Right now, though, it's time. Landlubbers! Arr, we're going to take to the seas. That's a pirate impression, not a farmer, before you say. You sound like a farmer. If you're on the banks of the River Tyne yesterday, you'd be forgiven for thinking we're about to be raided by pirates! Arr! It is very farmery. A massive pirate ship, as long as a football pitch, has sailed up the river. It's parked, or moored if you want to get technical about it, at Spiller's Quay by the Ousburn this morning. My mum and dad saw it in Blythe at the weekend. They were like, oh, we've been on that pirate ship. And I was like, what pirate ship? And now everyone's seen it. She's called the Galeon Andalucia, and is going to be here for the next 2 weeks. And our reporter, Captain Mackham Sparrow himself, Andy Watson, is aboard right now. Ahoy there, Andy!
Arr, ahoy there, Matt Bailey. Welcome aboard me ship, lad. Right, I'm going to stop there because I value my career far too much. And this isn't actually a pirate ship. It's a replica of an old Spanish galleon. But, Matt, I can't emphasise enough how massive this is. It feels like I'm standing on one of the sets or the ships used in the Pirates of the Caribbean films. It's a humongous ship called the Galeon Andalucia, and it's a replica of what Spanish sailors and explorers would use between the 16th and the 18th century. I don't know if you can hear this, but it's pretty much made of wood. It's a bit different to them steel ferries that you get across from North Shields in it, but it's certainly a lot more impressive than them ferries, because this is an actual living museum that people can come and have a look around as it's docked here for the next few days. Now, thankfully it's stationary, because I don't think I'll have me sea legs, Matt, but I've got somebody here who knows this ship very well. It's Alfonso. He's one of the crewmates here on the Andalucia, and he sailed across the high seas to be here in Newcastle. Alfonso, what's life like on this boat?
Oh, well, life here is amazing. It's one hell of an experience here. You can live like you said. I feel like if I was a pirate, even if this ship is not a pirate ship. And, oh God, me coming from Madrid, a city where there is no sea, this is a big change, and it feels amazing. I think I'm a lucky one to be here.
It certainly is a different style of lifestyle, isn't it? You know, living aboard this pirate ship. I mean, is it hard work though? I've just seen you, just the effort that it's taken just to get the walkway across onto the dock there. It seems like a lot of hard work.
Oh, well, yes, it is. Everything that we do around here is they did it at the time. We have nothing automatized, so we have to do all the maneuvers by pulling ourselves the lines, etc. The yards, for example, which weigh 3 tons each, we have to lift them up by ourselves every time we go out and come back. So,
wow, 3 tons each. That's crazy. I mean, I've just been looking at some of the features of the ship. I mean, there's cannons, there's a huge anchor, but it's got a few modern features as well, hasn't it? Because you can't be going around like you were in the 16th century and the 18th century.
Well, that's right. In this century now, we need some security measures and some aids for us, for the navigation, and of course to enter port. Ports aren't the same as they were before.
And let me just ask a few more questions as well. I mean, do you ever have any scary moments on the high seas? Because it's not like the vessels that we use now.
Well, of course. First of all, being that the work we have to do by ourselves, by hand, it makes it much more difficult and a lot more dangerous. Also, having to go up to the yards and do all the stuff over there, also with our own strength, makes it hard. If something goes wrong down here and someone is up there, something terrible can happen. It hasn't happened yet, but there's been some times which we had scary moments also.
I'm pleased to hear it, but I mean, I guess it must give you a really good appreciation of what it must have been like to work on one of these ships back in the day. And, it's important for people to come down and experience this, isn't it?
Well, that's right. That's what we're here for. We like to represent our culture, which is the maritime culture of Spain, and we think it's one of the most important things we have, and we would love the people to get to see it everywhere. Of course, we also get some people sometimes that can come with us on navigations, so people are welcome do whatever they want.
Yeah. And is there a plank? So you could maybe get people to walk the plank if they're maybe disrespecting the museum or being out of line?
Oh, well, normally we don't, but if we catch someone stealing something, we may have to put it on.
I love that. Now, Ben Whitfield from NE1, you're responsible for getting this attraction down here. Big one for people to come and see this summer.
Yeah, absolutely. Very much a joint effort with Newcastle Council and the Port of Tyne. We've all just sort of worked together to try and make this happen. Just an opportunity too good to miss. And now that I'm here and can see it, yeah, I'm glad that we put in all of that work.
Amazing. Now, Matt, as you've said, people might have already seen this up in Blythe, but it's down here until the 7th of July, so people can come and have a look around, and you can nosy around all 6 decks on this ship. I've only been on the top half, so I can't wait to have a bit of an explore myself. But I'll tell you what we could do, though, Matt. Why don't we bring that old salty sea dog Misha down here, or maybe phone boy Tom, and we could maybe get them to walk the plank at some point?
Yeah, well, I mean, Phone Boy Tom, known for stealing, actually, Phone Boy Tom, so he should definitely walk the plank, you know, if they catch people stealing. So, yeah, I absolutely agree. But, Andy, I mean, we can't get down there quick enough. Maybe you should take it upon yourself and walk the plank this morning.
Oh, I don't know about that, Matt. I don't know about that. I'm a good boy. I don't steal. But I'm trying to see if I can climb up into the crow's nest. Maybe I'll be brave enough and have a scale up.
Absolutely, Andy. Well, there you go. Wonderful. Andy Watson exploring that incredible ship that's on the Tyne and currently moored down there at the Spiller's Quay, just by the Ousburn. You can't miss it, all right? It's absolutely massive and well worth going to see the Galeon Andalucia. And I say, Andy's going to find his sea legs and be down there for us all morning today. Do let us know if you've seen it as well and if you've enjoyed it. I know my mum and dad, I'd say, they saw it at Blythe at the weekend, sent us loads of pictures. I was like, what is that? I didn't even realise it was coming to the northeast. I probably should have.